Oh my god. Oops, I am so sorry. How long did that take actually? Because I was like making my tea and then yeah, and then I had to like scramble for stuff. So a bit late, but it's fine. I don't think it took that long. Maybe, probably. Maybe I should have like looped my opening. Cause I know I'm usually better on the time, but today I'm scrambling. Wait, I think it was on. It was on, wasn't it? Okay. Yep. Today is a scuff day. It's been a week though, so I hope everyone's doing fine today. Whew, what a week it has been. I am so sorry for not like streaming for the past week, I guess. Let me okay, I'm just making sure. I was just making sure my door was closed, you know. I don't want anyone to be randomly listening in on me because that'd be kind of awkward. And then if my door isn't closed, it's like, you know, they would assume that I'm available, but I am not available. But yeah, anyways, hope everyone had a great weekend. Today I do have some nice jasmine milk tea. The reason for that is because yesterday I was like on a nice walk. And then like there was like a bush of like really like it was like a jasmine bush. Anyways, it smelled really nice and I was like, ooh, I kind of want some jasmine milk tea now, you know, jasmine tea. So that's why I have jasmine tea today. I was like making my tea right before stream, and I was like, oh, I should start stream to make sure people know that I'm streaming today. But and then it took me too long because I ran out of milk, so I had to go grab some more milk. And then like I had to fight the honey because it's crystallized. So I didn't take those into account when I was making my tea, and I was just like, wow, what a scramble. But yeah, I have updated my overlay a bit to make it more dark mode, so some people won't be complaining. I was testing out the filters and stuff. It was pretty cool. But yeah. So hopefully my current overlay is better for the eyes. I know some people wonder who those people are. Ah, yeah, sure. I wonder who they are. Surely isn't, you know, Sadie or anyone, right? Welcome on in, Sadie. How was your weekend? How was your week, actually? It's because, like, I know I haven't been streaming. I know, I'm so sorry. I was so busy last week. It kind of sucked. Totally not. But, yeah, it kind of sucked because, like, last week there was quite a bit too much. I wanted to stream yesterday, but, I couldn't do that either. Like I said, I went to Comic-Con on Saturday. Oh, nice! How was it? You know, like, got some Nikkei merch. Nikkei. Oh yeah, the gun girlies. Yeah, that one. Is that what it is? I just know it has crazy physics. Like really crazy physics. Respect. Ah. Yeah. Physics. It's those physics, man, you know, gotta sell somehow. I'm sure a lot of people like it though. I remember when it first came out, it's like it was like all over the social medias. Got to catch up with friends, so that's cool. That's fun. That's nice. Yeah. Friends are cool. I feel like I haven't seen some of my friends in a while. I was actually like this past week, like I was like fighting some demons, right? And I had to leave some time for myself as well, but like yesterday I finally caught up with some of them, like my close ones, and then like now I'm exhausted. I'm just tired. Like nothing wrong with them, but like I just feel like, you know, I need my alone time. The demons we talked about, hey now, you know, when you have like issues with some people, right? Like imagine fighting this demon for like constantly for the past couple weeks, let's say, and you finally decide to quote unquote, well, not really blow up on them, but like you finally decide to unleash all of like your key smashes, your full combos, everything like that, and then you still can't beat them. No, it's never an option, please. But yes, that's pretty much what happened, and I was just like, wow, I need to go back and relax. So like after so many attempts, it's like, damn, like these demons are kind of hard. Maybe I gotta find a different approach, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. You know, some people just never change, and it's kind of silly. Also the fact that like I think I was going through like mood swings last week, so I was like I was really going through it, and I was just like, once I found out they were pretty much mood swings, I was like, wow, I got so much clarity. What is it? What's that word? Post nut clarity. Yeah, I was just like, wow, okay. And then everything was like better again, so kind of wild in. Though I am kind of still tired, so there's that part. I do need a bit more rest on my end. It's because I am super introverted, so I'd rather just like, you know, I like to enjoy my time in silence a lot. So so I'm gonna be doing that for the week, because I have not been able to do it for the past week, and I think that's what really wore me down. Pretending she's introverted. I am okay. Like I'm super introverted. Like how do I explain this? It's because I really enjoy doing a lot of stuff by myself and on my own. Well, as you could see, I only play like one player games most of the time. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the issue. I haven't been playing any games. Okay, I haven't been playing any like otome games or any of that. It's mostly all my mobile games, but like, you know, I don't really play games with other people, and I don't talk to a lot of people outside. Not much other than with my family, but even then, sometimes they do tire me out too, like, you know, the past week. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just really introverted. I think I have this friend who's super extroverted, and she was like telling me how she thought that I was one of the most introverted people that she ever knew. Would you consider yourself an introvert or ambivert? Definitely an introvert. Like I could match like other people's energy and stuff, but like I like burn out so fast sometimes. So it's just like, you know, like even if I am having fun at that moment and everything, like once I get home, like I'm crashing. Like remember that one story that I told you when I had to bring out my cup? That one story with my cup. I was so spent that day, like with all those people. I was just like, I couldn't do it anymore. I crashed. I like really crashed that day. Like, oh my god, that's how I was feeling like last week. I almost brought out my cup because I was just like, damn, life is so hard right now. But I was like, no, I don't think it's that bad. Like right now, I don't know what's going on, but like, you know, maybe it's just my feelings. And then like, I know the feeling. My friends at Comic-Con stayed up until the evening. My social battery died at 4 p.m. and oh my god, I feel that so. Oh my god, I get what you mean. It's like so many people are there too, and it's like overwhelming and everything. And then like, see, there's so many exciting things there, right? But like slowly your energy just kind of goes. It goes. I am not looking forward to like the upcoming convention that I'm gonna have to go to. Every year I go to this convention, and it's like war for me. Wake up at like 6 or 7 a.m. and then go get there around like probably 8 or 9, and then perish for the whole day. and then go home before dinner time. Like I cannot stay past dinner time when it comes to like some conventions. Like it's crazy. People out there. Like what happened to me? Nothing happened. I'm just a tired old lady now. But yeah, as long as you have fun, I think it's pretty worth it. Like, you know, energy like that can always be what is it? Renewed? Not renewed, but like, you know, you can always regain your energy over time, as long as you take the proper rest after. It's just that you gotta be careful sometimes, because I know some people do push themselves a bit too much, so you know. Yeah, someone I know is a big cosplayer but didn't register in time for the contest. No! Oh, that sucks. I mean, did they still cosplay though during the Comic-Con and stuff? I'm sure like a lot of people will appreciate their cosplay, but it kind of sucks that they didn't, you know, make it in time for the contest. Yeah, as free rent. Ah, free rent! That's so cute. I'm so glad everyone's getting into free rent. I've been vouching for this series ever since it like first launched, and then no one listened to me. No one listened to me, and I was like, well, now we're here. Chapter 1 reader, baby. I was vouching for it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Well, I'm glad that it popped off. Such a good series. Such a nice calming series though, too. I'm in. I wouldn't mind watching it again or reading it again. You know, I was like thinking about actually something I did notice more than usual, where there were more people in wheelchairs than I remember before. Maybe more accessible IDK. It's possible. I feel like it could be a lot of different reasons. Yeah, I feel like definitely it could be a lot of different reasons. I'm not gonna like assume anything or anything though, because I feel like it's not my place to talk about it. But yeah, possibly is maybe accessibility, stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of times when it comes to these kinds of events, how do I say it? Yeah, I just think it's overwhelming sometimes, so. But yeah, that's interesting though. I wonder if I'll notice anything different about the conventions that I go to this year. I have like 2 that I'm thinking about. I already bought tickets for one of them. I'm just like laughing inside, and I'm just like, ooh, I have to make my Ida bag soon. I gotta make my Ida bag soon. I feel like it shouldn't be a surprise whatever I'm going to, because I'm just gonna be like, alright guys, I'm gonna be gone this weekend. Or I could just not say anything, you know? Laggy? Am I really lagging? What? My internet says it's fine. Is my model lagging? I feel like it's fine too. Yeah, my internet looks like it's fine. Ooh, I am looking at the Twitch version, and yes, it is lagging. I don't know what it is. I have good connection right now, so it shouldn't really pose any issues. As long as my voice is going through. Okay, that's good. I don't know. Maybe computer glitched or something. I don't know. But yeah, as long as like my voice is going through fine, I think it maybe should be fine. Yeah. So I feel like I was gonna talk about this past week. What was I gonna say? I was like my tweet yesterday, I was like, oh my god, yesterday my humor was so unmatched, like like why couldn't I be like this every day? No, I like woke up this morning and I was like, damn, who was I yesterday? What was I thinking? It was clearly the coffee that was talking yesterday. I had like a nice cup of Viet coffee, and then I just kept yapping and it kept going off. And I thought I was funny, but like after thinking about it this morning, after waking up, I was just like, yeah, I don't think I'm that funny. Wow, I know, kind of crazy. Like I was like thinking about the joke I cracked yesterday, and I was just like, That wasn't that funny. Maybe it was the way I delivered it. Meru drinking coffee, hell has frozen over. I do drink coffee once in a while, it's just not as often. Yesterday was just like, I just felt like I really wanted a really good sweet caffeinated drink. It was a good day and I was like, let's make it better by drinking some Viet coffee, you know. But I think like the Viet coffee that I do drink, it doesn't really give me anxiety or anything, so that's why I'm fine with it. Surprisingly. There's a lot of coffee out there that I'm just like, I can't drink it. I just can't. Like, it'll make me feel awful, you know? But I've been drinking this Viet coffee for a while, so it's like, it's fine. Yeah. Oh my god, my Twitch, it looks like it's tripping out right now. Hold on. Is everything okay? Like, my internet seems fine, so I have no idea. What? What is going on? What is going on today? At the moment, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because like, I have like my stream preview open and I'm just like, wow, what is wrong with you? Like, it is stuck on the loading, so I can't tell. Like, sometimes it does that and I'm just like, oof. Like, I get it, but also, oof. Like, let me know if my stream is like, you know, dying or crashing or burning. It's like, I don't want to subject anyone to like, you know, the horrors of lag, because sometimes I get it, like it like makes the viewing experience kind of crappy, you know? So yeah, but it does look like it's going fine. Well, I can't tell. I'll trust your word for now until something else happens, like, you know, my internet crashing and burning. I think it should be fine though, because we got it fixed like, I think a couple weeks ago, so it shouldn't really have issues now. Like, I know like before it was having a lot of issues and I was just like, oh my god, you it's always so frustrating when like there's connection issues, because it's like, you know, you can't really do much about it really, because and then when you're trying to do something, it's like, oh, why can't you cooperate the way I want you to cooperate, you know? What a struggle. But yeah, when things are like out of your control like that, you just gotta sit down and relax and pretend everything is fine, maybe. It's like pretend everything is fine, you know. Sometimes things aren't fine, but you know, that's fine too. As long as you stay calm and don't panic too badly. Everything is fine! Everything is fine, guys! Imagine it's like it's like the whole world could be crashing and burning, and then you're just like, nope, everything is fine, no worries here. Like, you know, I may be in like debt, there may be the police following me, you know, and then also the debt collector is following me for that, and then like, you know, you gotta escape to a different country because you gotta escape all of these people trying to catch up. hey, let's not being so grim now. Let's not be so grim now. But yeah, you know, a lot of people around you could be like, you know, also having quite the conundrum, and and you're just sitting there with the whole world burning on fire, and you're just like, yep, sipping my nice tea. Everything is okay, you know, and your tea was boiled by the flames that, like, you know, occurred around you, you know. Clearly everything's fine. Huh. Yep. But yeah, sometimes it is nice to just take a nice breather. Either when you're like going outside, walking somewhere, or like doing an errand. Like, sometimes it's fine to just, you know, stand there and or walk around, observe your surroundings, and be like, yes, this flower is beautiful, or the sky is nice and clear, and you could see the blue sky, and then just appreciate it, you know. And that was me yesterday, actually. I was like walking and I was like, there's a nice jasmine bush, and then it smells really jasmine-y, and then it sounds too peaceful for me. maybe you need to relax, you know. When was the last time you took a break for yourself? But yeah, I do get how like different people live their lives differently, so it's like whatever's. But I do think it's nice to appreciate the beauty around you. Oh, yesterday when I was walking, I saw like a dying grasshopper too. Well, it was like in a puddle, right? In a pond? In a pond. And it was like kind of like scrambling, and like I thought it died, like, but I ended up having like scooping it out and then letting it go, and I was just like, oh. And then like when I went to look at that place again, I was just like, ooh, it's gone. Maybe it did live, and it made me a bit happy because I kind of felt sad that it was that I thought I missed it, like from I thought like I was gonna see the death of another bug, you know. Which is fine, but like at the same time, I don't know why, but like seeing it struggle, like I was just like, oh no, I want to save you, but I can't find a stick around or anything. But I managed to find one, so like, you know, I managed to save it on time. So yeah, I was just like, oh, I'm so glad you survived. I hope you continue to survive. Oh, talking about dead bugs. Oh no, if I had like a nickel for every time oh, when I see a wasp, whack. No, I'm just like, oh, I kept disturbing like this one bee when I was like going my rounds. I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry, bee. I didn't mean to do this. Like, it happened too many times, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, because I kept passing by the bush that it was trying to nectar from, and I was just like, ooh, oh no, like I'm sorry. Had to go around, like really around. But oh yeah, so if I had like a nickel for any time I accidentally stepped on a bug barefoot, I'd have two, and you know that doesn't seem like a lot, right? But you know it's kind of crazy. It happened twice already. It's so nasty when you step on bugs barefoot. Like, okay, the first one I've stepped on was a cricket, and oh my god, I felt like I was kind of slightly traumatized there, but like because I was just like walking around, well, not really walking, I was like kind of skipping around, not really skipping, maybe I was running. I was taking long strides because I was trying to get something done, right? And then I was just like, I just accidentally stepped on it because it hopped into my foot. That's what happened. It hopped into my foot. And then I was just like, I couldn't stop. So it just went smash, and I was like, it did not feel good. It did not feel good. Like I just felt like the splatter, and I was just like, oh no. I don't think I've been outside barefoot in years. It's not outside. Well, I mean, one was outside, but this one was actually indoors. There's crickets that come indoors, and I'm just like, whatever. I usually let them just like go free. Like what? It doesn't really bother me. But like that one was just like, I think it was in the hallway or something. I don't remember. But I was like barefoot. I know, mistake. Barefoot in my own home. Meru lives in jungle, but confirmed. Okay, now, not really, but like, there are some bugs that come and go. But I don't really like, you know, kill them off or anything. I usually, especially like crickets and stuff, they don't really do any damages, harm, so I just leave them alone. Sometimes I do let them go outside, be free, but I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm just like, just stay there. Like, fine, whatever, as long as you're not like disturbing too much, you know. But crickets just wipe loudly. Hello, welcome on in, Falca. Can I call you Falca? Vibe. Vibe loudly. Yeah, they are very loud. Welcome on in. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I am a yapper. I am Merura. I do not have a proper introduction, so but I like to yap about things. But I hope you enjoy your stay. So Falca is fine. That's good to know. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, these crickets don't really bug me much because, you know, they just make noises, and they kind of just get in the way sometimes, once in a while. It's been 3 months and no introductions. I know. What am I supposed to say? I like to yap. I'm an old lady that likes to yap, and I'm into too many different niche franchises. And hold on, give me a second. Sorry about that. I'm just like, the outside noises. You know, do you hear the dragons out there? But yeah, I do like to yap a bit too much about my favorite niche series. Kind of a bit too much. A bit too much. Seti knows. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy me yapping about random topics in life. Also, I really like to talk about tea. I still haven't gotten to my tea story for the day. Okay, I did talk a little bit about my jasmine milk tea, but yapping is great. Yeah, I know. I enjoy yapping, so it's fine. Yes, the 1 hour tea conversation. I swear, I like put like an extra. I leave like 20 to 30 minutes just to talk about tea sometimes. It's kind of crazy. Or it's like, it's not like I leave it. I accidentally just talk about tea for like half of my streams. I don't know. I could just keep going on. Like, there's so much for me to say, even for today. I haven't even started on my tea. I'm still talking about bugs. But yeah, 2 hour stream, 1 hour tea, 1 hour random anime. So yeah, honestly, like, what else? You know, there's just so much to talk about. There's so much to say about these things. Like, okay, but back to my bug story. You know, crickets. Crickets don't bug me. Sometimes I do accidentally, you know, leave them to suffer because I catch them and I just forget. I just forget to free them after some time. It does take a struggle. I don't like them jumping on me, so I feel bad whenever I accidentally, you know, suffocate them. When I trap them. I feel bad, but I'm just like, ooh, but you shouldn't have been in my house in the first place. I'm sorry. But yeah, when they do cricket and stuff, I'm just like, yeah, whatever. It kind of becomes white noise after a while, even during the night. It's better than like the weird pounding noises I hear sometimes once in a while. Kind of crazy, right? But but yeah, when I stepped on that cricket, it was just not fun. It was not fun. Like, I had to clean that out, and I was like slightly traumatized because I was like, oh, like I saw like the bug, like the smashed cricket under my foot, because like it stuck to my foot. Oh my god. Oh. Just thinking about it, I'm just like, oh. But yeah, that I felt bad for the cricket, but like in the first place, I felt like it should have not like jumped right into my foot. So meanwhile, me in summer killing every mosquito and fly I can find. Yeah, actually, mosquitoes, I have no mercy. They are gone. It's like, I will kill them on sight if I can. But then sometimes I can't find them, so like, it's it's a struggle. Like, but I will get out, I'll be out for them. I will try to go for them, you know? I gotta perish them before they bite me. And I've had too many incidents where they just bite me. And they kind of feast a bit too much on my blood, and you know. Oh my god, there were times when I smashed, like when I killed some mosquitoes, and like I would see like the blood splatter. That is so insane. I'm just like, oh my god, that was my blood, wasn't it? Oh my god, that's so nasty. It is so nasty. Well, surely hope it's only my blood, because I wouldn't want any other person's blood on there, because what if like you could catch things? I mean, like it could be small, but like, you know, you could still catch things. Bedroom murderers. Only towards mosquitoes. Okay, the only 3 bugs I really like am out for are like mosquitoes, silverfishes, and what are those other ones? Those pinchers? The black pinchers. Oh, I don't remember what they're called. Mosquitoes, silverfishes, and something else. It's like those black. It's like they're like half the size of silverfishes, or half the width of silverfishes, but they have like the little pinchers and you could actually see them. So I'm just like, you're gone. You're gone. Oh, there was this one time I I like used a ruler to kill to kill a silverfish, so I cut it in half and it was still moving, and that was like the nastiest thing ever. Now I'm just like, you're gone. Here, I'm just gonna use a tissue and just step on you, you know. Wow, I know the things I did back then. I think that also kind of traumatized me, because I was just like, nowadays I'm just like you're gone. Like I will crush you, and you will be you know, you'll just go straight towards the trash. They say I'm violent and graphic. Hey, it's only towards these bugs. Like they have no use in my home, and like, you know, and we cannot coexist. We cannot coexist. Like I will. It's all like, you know, they're gone on sight. I don't. Surely. Right. Yeah. But for other bugs though, I'm just like whatever. I kind of leave them alone. Well, maybe I don't leave them alone. Like, or okay, that's a lie. I think I forgot roaches. Those are also gone on sight. Except I scream while I try to kill them. You know, those things can fly. They scare me so much. Like I have to perish them before they like come at me. They scare me so much. After like I like scream when I have to kill them. Like it's literally war right there. Like I'm just like screaming at them, and then they're like, I do like a character out of Higurashi. I'm gonna be so real, but like I have not really watched Higurashi, so I don't know. Roaches can die in nuclear hellfire for all I care. I know they can. They should just perish. Like I'm sorry, they have no need to be in my house or my home or anything. There's this one time I did find a roach in my room. Oh my god, that was so nasty. I had a deep clean after that, but I suffocated it. I like caught it, and then like I just left it there, and I was just like, I think this one deserves to just, you know, get suffocated. I'm sorry. I felt kind of bad, but at the same time, I'm just like, you have no reason to be in this house, in my room, especially and out of all the places in this home. You know, it had to be in my room. So like, I just like left it in its like, you know, little cage for a bit, and you know, honestly, I thought I was gonna put up more of a fight, but but it kind of like just dried out and died after a day, and me being me, I kind of just left it drying there for a good week before I finally disposed it. Sadie, you gotta remember that I do not allow cursing in my chats. Or that kind of cursing. Yeah. You could type it shorter though. But I am a bit kind of, I would say evil, a bit more evil towards these kind of bugs. You know, I don't want to deal with them. Like they have no business to be in my home. Normal people, yeah. I killed it, Meru. I watched that MF suffocate to death. Okay, to be fair, it's not like I really, you know. Okay, the reason why I let it suffocate to death is because I'm usually I do like let it go out free, but then, you know, thinking about having to lift it out, you know, under, well, slide a piece of paper under like the little container that I have it captured in, and then having to somehow make sure that the bottom is flat enough so that it doesn't leave any space between, like, you know, the container and like the paper, so that it doesn't escape, you know, because I don't want that thing escaping. Like I'll probably just perish and scream and cry or something if I accidentally let it escape. But like having to do that, and then having to open the door or the window, yeah, just to let it go free. Like, you know, what if it falls on me too when I'm trying to let it go free? Like how would I know? The classic savior move, glass and paper. Yeah, honestly, like I even that is a struggle for me, so that's why I don't really move them. It's because I'm like, oh no, what if I accidentally like let out a little gap and they escape from that, you know? I don't want to think about it. Like and then I'd have to go through the whole like thing again to capture them, and then do the same thing, and then pray to the gods that I don't make the same mistake, you know? Yeah. See, it's a lot more effort than you think. Or break a leg because of carelessness. I don't. I'm gonna be dropping this bug, and then I'm gonna scream, and then I'm gonna like flinch so badly I fall, and then I'm gonna break my leg or something. I'm gonna break my back because I fall on my back or something, you know? You never know. too many risks involved. Like, I'd rather, I'm sorry, but I'd rather, you know, take a life. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad. I'd rather let them sleep in their nice container. Let them pass away in their nice container before they eventually, you know, because, you know, when they do get freed outside, there's so many scary things out there. There's so many scary factors out there. Like, how do I know they're gonna survive after that? What if like a bug goes after, I mean, what if a bird or something goes after them, you know? Like, Meru doing to bugs what she wants to do. No, I would never. Oh my god. You see, the difference about us as humans and about bugs is that we actually have thinking skills and a conscience. They aren't its nature. Yeah, you see? You get it. You know, humans have feelings. Bugs really don't. They're just trying to survive. And they're living on instinct, so nature is metal. Nature is beautiful, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting. Like, you know, there's kind of a lot of scary things out there. But yeah, you know, even if I do free a bug, like, there's no guarantees it's gonna live a happy life after that. Oh, I know they do feel pain. It's just like, you know, but like, they don't really have much of a conscience. Like, they don't have like feelings, you know, or like, how do you say it? They don't think too hard. Yeah. I can't believe it. Why am I arguing about like a bug's consciousness right now? I don't like bugs. Like, I'm just gonna say that. I don't like a lot of bugs in this world. You know what? Arthropods. I don't like them. Meru discussing the right topics. It's kind of insane if you think about it. It's like, cause like their brains are so tiny. They only try to live, you know? I mean, I get it. They're living on instincts and they're living on, you know, trying to survive and trying to breed and trying to produce more. But that's all they're really, yeah, that's pretty much all they're like really doing. And then for us humans, we've got like a ton of things. We're so complicated. Every animal lives off instincts. Yeah, they do. Like, we do too. But like, we have more than that, you know? We definitely do have more than that. That's the beauty of human nature, though. It's like no one could compare to us. Our brains. Our complex brains. We have anime. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? If you think about it, we're living in a world of anime. We're living in... out of all the billion years in the world, and out of all the all the planets out there, and out of all the solar systems out there, we're living in this place where we have anime. That's kind of crazy. I love anime. Anime is my life. It's so crazy to think about. Like, out of all the places, out of all the things that you could live in, out of all the different centuries of this world, we are living in a great world of anime. Where we have anime. This is why I appreciate stuff so much. It's like, welcome to my philosophy lesson? Psychology lesson? I don't know, man. I'll be here all day. Thank you. Dude, I haven't even finished my other bug story. I stepped on another bug. Like, there's 2 times I stepped on a bug barefoot, and it's I haven't even went to the other one yet. But yeah, so my other bug story, I was like, what was I doing? I was going outside because I needed to do something, right? And I was trying to put my shoes on, and you know, outside where my shoes were, I was holding onto the ledge of like the door frame, and then I accidentally slipped into my shoe, but I didn't notice that there was a bug in between my shoe and my foot, and you know, that kind of went splattered. That was kind of nasty. That was really nasty. That was really, really nasty. I think it was definitely worse than the cricket that I stepped on, because this bug was, I don't even know what type of bug it was. I have no idea what it is, and I still don't want to, I just don't want to know, because like, that thing was kind of massive. Like, it probably would have been I think the size of it would be, if I were to explain it, it'd be like 2 nickels side by side. It was kind of big. It was so nasty. It was so nasty, but yeah. I kind of accidentally stepped on it because I like slid into my foot, slightly slipping. And it just like, what? You really live in a jungle or warm swamp? Dude, I don't know, man. Like, you would think that, right? I live out there in the open. Like, there's no one around me. This is why I take nature walks. What's next? Snakes and frogs? I don't think I have snakes or frogs, actually. Maybe snakes. Frogs? I don't know about. No, definitely not frogs. But yeah, that that bug was so nasty. Like, I kind of walked, like, I felt the wetness. I felt the wetness before I even felt the bug. So like, but I had to still do the thing that I was doing. So I kind of like, I had it in my foot for a good 1 minute before I looked at it and had to wash it out. Because I was just like, oh my god. But when I saw it, I was just like, oh, this is so nasty. This is so nasty. A croc, perhaps. No, I think I live in a pretty civilized place, okay? Like, I live in a pretty... Ooh, excuse me. What is that word? Urban? Urban place? Yeah, but anyways. Yeah, that bug was even nastier. I felt the wet. And then like, I felt my shoe being wet too. And I was just like... I actually looked at it and I was like, wow, I stepped on something. But I was also screaming, so I don't know, man. Well, it's not as bad as Florida, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't live in the swamps over there, Florida. I feel like Florida has like pretty bad weather, so I'd like to think that I live in a place with better weather. Yeah, let's just say that. Better weather as I look at the forecast for this week and kind of cry inside. Okay, maybe what is the forecast this week? Like, it's been all over the place and it's driving me crazy because okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad yet. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared for the summer. I still don't have AC. Yeah, I still don't have AC. I remember the other day I was like, I had to open my window. Well, I mean, I open my window a lot anyways, but gotta breathe in the fresh air. But yeah, the other day it was like super hot and I was just like, ooh, I don't like this. Ooh, I don't like this. But at least it like cooled down after that. Imagining opening your window. Imagine I actually opened my window. I think I've gone too far long without opening my window at times, and I realized that it has affected me in some ways, shape, way, form. Opening a window, like going outside, but less hardcore. Sometimes I need to air out my room though, honestly. Like, I'm being in my room a bit too long. I am creating more CO2 than I am, than letting the O2 come in. So I don't want to be breathing in my own toxicity. Breathing in my own toxicity, because, you breathe out toxic waste. But yeah. I mean, I do go outside though. I try to go outside almost every day, so yeah, because I take walks outside because, gotta be healthy. But actually the only reason why I go outside now is because I haven't been exercising with Miku. So, because my main form of exercise was Miku boxing, but because I got sick last month, I'm still kind of afraid to go back to doing hardcore exercising. I'm just kind of afraid. I think I'll go back to it eventually though, but it is kind of hot. It does get kind of hot in my room, so Meru avoids grass like the plague. An outside goer. I don't touch the grass, but I breathe in the grass, well, not really breathe in the grass. I like I stare at the grass, I would say. Yeah. I don't think the grass is all too bad. I think it's a nice, sometimes it's nice to just remember that there is grass outside and there's, There's life outside of the internet. Me on my phone while doing my walks. Scrolling through the Twitters. Just kidding. I actually study my Japanese or my flashcards during my walks sometimes. And sometimes I'm just like chilling and listening to my music. But yeah, the grass is nice. I mean, if I had a choice, you know, I wouldn't mind also rolling around in grass, but I've learned a bit too many things about grass, so I just don't want to do that anymore. When I learn too much and I'm so paranoid about so many different things, like I can't go back in the ocean either. Yes, perfectly normal. I know, right? Like just rolling around in the grass. I would love to do that, but I am afraid. I'm afraid of the grass. And I don't know if I'm actually allergic or not, so yeah. Well, one way to find out, honestly. Imagine. I'm just like rolling in grass. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I've learned too much. I've learned too much about the grass. Like, I've learned too much about different things that you could catch, you know, just by being on the grass. And you never know because, you know, when you're in a park, okay, I'm gonna, guys, if you don't want your world views to change, don't listen to me. You're not gonna get tetanus. I mean, yeah, but like, you know, you could get other things. But don't listen to me for the next 2 minutes, I would say, if you don't want your world views to change. That's how bad it is. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna keep quiet. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy enjoy the bliss of being ignorant. Do I listen anyways? You're probably gonna listen anyways. Like, I don't know. I'm not stopping you. I'm just giving a fair warning. I'm giving a fair warning. As a science STEM major who's learned a bit too many things in life. Yeah. Anyways, so this Imagine I just changed the topic. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's better for you guys to stay ignorant and not know about the dangers in life, because, you know, it may just be a small tiny percentage of it happening, but it could happen. Yeah, even if the percentage is tiny, like, you know, 0.5% or whatever, I don't know, it's probably less than that of it actually happening. Yeah, I think it's best. I think it's best you guys don't know. Protecting us from the cruelty of the world. Yeah, I am. Even though I have warned you, you know, just a little bit. Just my reasonings why, or not really my reasonings, but like, you know, it's why I don't do it. Like, but no, I'm not stopping anyone else from doing it. Because like I said, it's just a tiny portion of like the percentage of people that actually, you know, roll around in the grass and then end up actually accidentally catching something without them knowing, just because they rolled around in the grass, you know, just a tiny 0 point something percent. So you guys don't have to worry about it. It'll never be you. Instructions unclear, licking the grass instead. Okay, well, here, let me just say, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, you have parks, and there are parks that allow dogs and everything. And, you know, when it comes to dogs and stuff, or like any sorts of animals in the world, you know, they like to excrete their waste anywhere, you know? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Maybe after a rainy day it might be fine, but you know, at the same time, I don't know. But yeah. The more you know, the more you know. If you think too hard, it's kind of scary. Exclamation mark lurk. I'm gonna be so for real, but if it's one of the Twitch commands, I don't have any Twitch commands set up or anything. I'm a newer. I'm a baby. Meru overthinking things as usual. I always overthink things. It's kind of crazy. You know, the funny thing is I don't overthink. Like, it's so funny. I've learned over the past week or so, like, that I overthink about things in life, but I don't overthink about like things that people think of, you know? Because I was like, when I was like talking to my friends and stuff, I was like, damn, you guys think about this kind of stuff about other people. I mean, it's not bad, but I'm just like, damn, like, it's kind of crazy how people like kind of jump to conclusions about someone else just because of like one small thing that they said. And I'm just like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I'm just like, damn. Like, I get it, we're all complicated, but I'm just like, wow, you guys overthink quite a bit. Lurking is watching the stream, but not not replying any. Not reachable, not reply anything from leaving the stream, running in a different tab to going away from a keyboard. Oh, I get what lurk means, but I'm just like, with the exclamation mark. Okay, I understand now. I think I get it. Maybe. Look, I'm baby. I don't know a lot of Twitch language. I'm dying. Seti is laughing at me because I'm a confused one. Overthinking is such a fun superpower to have. I know, no, I get it. I hate it. Yeah, no, I understand. That's why, like, when it comes to like people things, I don't like to overthink. Like, I stop myself before ever like speculating what someone else is thinking or like assuming things, because I don't like to jump to conclusions. Like, if you don't say things to me straight out, like, I don't understand. Like, I will just not think about it. Like, you know, like, there's no point. Like, someone could say like the most vile thing to me and I'll just be like, okay. No, wait, my brain would probably just translate it. It would translate it to like something kind, and I'm like, oh, they're just being a bit tsundere, and then like, I just move on with my life. Dude, I have too many things to care about. Like, you know, I overthink about other things. Like, people are too complicated, and I'd rather just not overthink about that, you know? Because, like, you know, we all go through different things, like, and you know, especially when someone is like, what is it? Meru small brain. It is. I am. My brain too small. Like, I can't help it. I'm too busy. I am too busy caring about my anime boys and like kissing them, you know? I'm too busy. I'm too busy dating my anime boys. Like, oh, what can I say? Like, if I'm gonna spend my time thinking about something, it's gonna be me making out with my anime boys. Like, you know? Like, why would I spend my time suspecting or, you know, assuming things that someone did not say? Kind of crazy. It's like, I was like trying to clear up some misunderstandings like over the past week, because like, you know, friends were like just kind of jumping to different conclusions, and I was just like, guys, what is wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that, but like, but I'm like, you guys need to calm down sometimes, you know? But yeah, like, I mean, I get it. People are complicated. We're all complicated beings. But sometimes it's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy. Which is what I've learned throughout the past years. Because I used to also like overthink about people, and then I just realized, you know, that it doesn't really matter. Because a lot of the times people don't, like, they're living their own lives, like. Unless they're out there trying to actively sabotage you or whatever, like, you know, whatever. You do you. Which is why whenever I say stuff, I'm like trying to be as direct as I can. Like, sometimes when I say things, it's like there's no thought behind my brain. Meru actively trying to sabotage me. Am I? I don't even think that thought has actually came across my mind, but hey Seti, you know, I've done so much for you. I've changed my overlay for you. What do you mean sabotage you? just because I mentioned that dogs excrete their, you know, or animals excrete their excess into the grasses. Is this sabotage? I'm just looking out. And that one stream cough, I don't even remember what stream you're talking about. This is my issue. I have such bad memories sometimes, like I could say like one inspirational thing, and like I could say something else, or like not so inspirational, or something like that, and then someone would be like, so remember that one time you said this? And I'm like, no, I really don't. I don't even remember. I had that happen to me over the week too. Like my friend was like, hey, remember when you said like something about like, you know, parts being connected or whatever? And I was like, dude, I don't remember. Like, what are you talking about? Did I say that? It's kind of crazy. My brain too small. I'm living too much in the present. I forget about the past. Don't think about the future. Help! Help! Just kidding. I think it's fine though. I'm kind of satisfied with the way I am living. Sometimes. Except when my mood swings come in and then like decide to mess me over. It's like, why am I sad? What am I sad about? Like, there's nothing to be sad about. Indeed, I know. I feel like you're like, you probably understand me the most now, even if I may not understand myself. Said he's gonna be like, oh yeah, Meru has like this habit of like, you know, blah 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 blah, and like doing this and this, and talking about this and this, and you know, jumping from topic to topic. And I'd be like, what? Do I? This is why I need some people to like, you know, tell me about this kind of stuff, or be direct to me about this stuff, because I don't think about things. There's other things I need to think about, you know? Meru is an interesting specimen to research for sure. Like, next thing I know, you're gonna have like a whole long list of like, or like not even a list, a research paper. You're gonna write about me. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, Meru spends like about 20 to 30 minutes talking about tea, which I haven't even gotten to yet, my next tea story. Like, it's like, you know, and sometimes she gives random, unsolicited, you know, what is that word? Unnecessary life advice that just drop in once in a while, and like, you know, no one ever asked for it, but she would say it anyways, because why not? It's because you guys are here. It's already written in my head. Yeah, I'm sure you have like a whole paragraph waiting for you, just to like, you know, next thing you know, it's gonna be also a fan fiction. Yeah, if anyone's gonna write fan fiction of me, I want it to be like me and like my wife Minami, but please do not make it NFSW. NFSW? Yeah. I may joke, I mean, it's not like I joke around, but like, you know, I may say I kiss my anime men's, but let's say borderline. Yeah, borderline. Sure. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. I'm like thinking about it and I'm just like, ooh. Like, I could say the most weird stuff, but like, I never mean anything like that, you know, I guess sexual. Which reminds me. I was like looking back at some of my old chats to myself. Because sometimes I like to scream about my anime men, and then like, it goes into the void. Because sometimes I just don't want, you know, other people hearing these, or like they just don't want to hear it. Well, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't have really much to say to someone else about it, because, you know, it's kind of unhinged. Let me see if I could bring one up. It's so funny. They are so funny. I was like, what happened to me? Why don't I do this more often? Because like the things I say is kind of silly. But let me see if I have one. The best part is when I put it all in caps and I'm just talking to myself, and let me see. Okay, not that one. That's too straightforward. Okay, this one's a bit too straightforward too, but I don't even know if I want to like, I don't even know if I want to say it out loud. Okay, this one is funny though. This one is funny. Let's save this here. Let's just, oops, let's kind of bring it up. Where are you, my beautiful text file? Bam! This is the weirdest thing that I've probably ever texted to myself, you know? OMFG, I'm gonna have a stroke. My man's being the most cuntiest alive. He's got a collar, nail polish, earrings, sexy gloves, mesh crop top, goods, window, belts, WTF. I'm gonna go feral. He's on his knees, and so am I. I'm about to... That's it. That's all you'll get. My eyes. Welcome to a normal Meru stream, you know? Nah. Yeah. Put that back on screen? Nah. You could go back and like clip it for yourself or something. I don't know, man. That's enough. Enough. I even read it out. I even read it out to you. Like, what more do you want? You know, I didn't have to read it out, but I did. Yep. Some of the things I text to myself, I need to read that again. No. I'm not gonna tell you guys who it is that I was talking about. He's one of my best boys, but like everything about that card art that came out that day, I was just like, ooh. Doesn't even matter, you know, like I was just like Meru sus F confirmed. Okay, you know, maybe a bit, but you know. Yeah. I feel like I can't defend myself on this one. I can't defend myself on this one because like look, he just looked so delicious. Like I can't help it. Like he looked really delicious and I just couldn't contain it, you know? I just had to scream at something. Like I'm just like, ooh, he's so beautiful. Like, ooh, they put him in that type of crop top. Oh my god. It's so funny because I'm just like, oh, they're bringing out the big guns now. The series, it's like they've seen a decline in sales. They gotta bring out the big ones. not like I could pay for it anyways, or not really pay for it. I'm gonna buy the merch, but like not like I play that game. I need to hear Meru's sake. You know, is that even a bad word? Like, I don't even know. Anyways, but wait a minute. Google is telling me it's a different word. Or not Google, my dictionary. Very unpleasant, disagreeable, or annoying. What? I thought it meant slay. What? Have I been gaslit this whole time? Like, what? It does? Yeah, I thought it does too, but like, no, you're not. No, you're right. Yeah, I thought it means slay, but like, hold on. Google doesn't know slang. Doesn't know slang? Yeah, probably makes sense. But my dictionary, I have a dictionary, and it's been telling me it's vulgar slang. Okay, well, I see. But yes, my man has slayed very, very beautifully in that picture. It is quite vulgar. I thought it was just slang, you know? I thought it was just nice slang. Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't let me say MF. Oops. You know what? Maybe I should go back to banning that word because or banning contest because, you know, I didn't know it was that bad. I really just thought it meant, you know, slay. Or the equivalent of slay, you know? Big X for doubt. No, I'm being so serious. That's how like I've seen a lot of people use it as over the internet. But you know what? Maybe the internet is wrong. Maybe the internet is wrong after all. Oh, no, I never say that word. I only say... No, wait. Now that you said that, I'm just like, wait a minute. My brain is connecting the dots, and I'm just like, ooh, I get it now. I get it now. Wow. Wow. In this stream today, I've learned something new, too. We need to talk. Oh no, I'm gonna ban that word from my dictionary. I'm gonna have to edit my message or my message to myself about that, and I'm just gonna be like slay instead. Like, you know. Oh no. I've been cursing this whole time. I've been saying vulgar stuff this whole time. That's kind of crazy. What's happening to me? I've been gaslit. It's not my fault. It's the internet's fault. I thought. No, we keep it as it is. No, I can't have it. No, I refuse. I won't back down. I refuse. 11 out of 10 sus. Oh my god, please. I'm trying so hard, but it's not working. Oh dear. Oh man, I ruined it for myself. I ruined my image. So much for trying to be more say-so, you know? So much for trying to be quote-unquote more innocent or whatever. What image? You got me there. You see, I like my fictional 2D men, and I don't think that much. Wow, but really, I learned something new. Okay, thank you for the valuable life lesson. I will be taking it to heart. I'll make sure to fix my... what was that word? I'll make sure to not make the same mistake again, and... I hope you accept my apology. I like my fictional 2D men, even if they are creepy stalkers. Meta 2025. I don't think my fictional 2D men, well, at least my favorites aren't really stalkers, okay? So, they may be a little bit toxic, but, you know, I am toxic to them too, so I think it's equal in that sense. Yeah. Well, some of them. I have like really pure-hearted fictional 2D husbandos, so... Meru into toxic relationships. In fiction. Let's have that established. In fiction. You know, if I was in an actual toxic relationship, I would be the toxic one, I'm not gonna lie. Just kidding, I wouldn't. But like I would not let that flow. Like I am too no, really? Yeah, you know, if I'm gonna have a actual relationship, I want my man to treat me as a queen, you know? Like I don't want any disrespect, like, and if they have any issues with me, like they should just leave. Anyways. But yeah, talking about like my fictional though, like, you know, there's this one, I remember what, last year when I was playing this one game, ooh, that guy was so toxic. Ooh. Ooh, so tasty, you know. Sometimes it's just really entertaining to watch a really toxic relationship. Damn. That one guy ended up being my favorite because he was so toxic, and I was like, wow, his route was so intriguing, like, you know, like he's like murdering people and everything, and I'm just like, and he was like, you know, treating MC kindly at first, but also like in the background he was kind of you know, doing things to make himself look better, let's say, like, you know, murder and stuff, and being like, oh no, someone, like, your best friend got murdered, like, I'm so sorry, and then in fact he was the one that murdered them. Oh my god, that was so tasty. I was like, ooh, yeah, drama, fight. Gotta love these types of games. I love it when they have those kind of twists. Wow, the bloodthirst. Sometimes you're just in it for good entertainment, you know? Like, there are also times when I like ship things just to see it crash and burn. Like, I know it's not gonna happen, but like I ship them anyways just so I could see, like, you know, the crashing and burning part. Wow. Fiction, man. That's so great. I love fiction. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the best forms of fiction, well, I feel like a lot of fiction, it's like you could write a really toxic relationship, and as long as it's written really well, like, I'm eating that thing up. Like, I'm just like, good meal for me. Because I realize, like, I've noticed that a lot of the days, like, at least for the internet and stuff, a lot of people are kind of out of touch with fictional in general, like, which kind of sucks because, you know, back in the days, you know, we had to read like Romeo and Juliet and like other weird fictions that kind of had a lot of violence, and, you know, in the end it's just a form of entertainment, right? But I think a lot of people don't understand that because nowadays it's the internet is kind of filled with a lot of people who don't understand that fiction should just stay in fiction, and a lot of times fiction is meant to be explored. Like, despite like a lot of, you know, the issues that go on, you know, in some fictional works, like, you know, and like dark romance especially. Like, a lot of the older women's, not elderly. A lot of women like consume it for the sake of seeing, like, you know, good entertainment, and the fact that, you know, it's fiction, and fiction is sometimes, I mean, I'm sorry, but fiction is a lot better than reality sometimes. Like, you would see me going, I would date a fictional man, but I would not date a real life man, you know? Don't equivalent, don't like put them together on the same length, like, or like the same cloth, like, please, like, you cannot compare fictional men with real men. Just kidding. But yes, my point taken is that, you know, fiction does not equal reality. And therefore, I love fiction a lot because of that reason. Yeah, oh my god. I can't believe it. My hate for men is coming out again. I'm just kidding, by the way, but like... Yes, and violence is not beautiful. I am sorry, Seri. I do not condone violence. Maybe in fiction, but like... Yeah, maybe in fiction, but... Or maybe when it's a necessary evil to fight with the evil. Yeah, anyways. I keep like... Lately though, I've been consuming different types of mangas and manhwas, and I've come to like the understanding that like every time I try to start any series that feature a male protagonist, I kind of just click out of it. I think I've come to the realization that I just don't want to read about... I just don't want to read a series about a man and a guy anymore. Unless it's like directed towards like women, I guess, like a Josei Muke series, like assuming that, you know, you have, what is it, how would I explain this, like it's a series that's targeted towards women. Yeah, I think I've just like adapted to become the Josei Muke girly. I am the definition of that genre, honestly. Yeah, I think that's the best way to say it. I'm just like, I just consume things that are made for women. Which is fine. Because I think after like my many years of watching different types of anime series, I have learned to know or understand that my taste is very towards women. If that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm just like, sometimes I could smell, no, not really smell, that sounds weird. I could feel it when like a series is written by a man. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I'm like, I don't know about this one. It's so weird. Like I would like, I like open a chapter to like, or open like a new series and I'm just like, ooh, I don't know about this one. I think I've been drinking my I'm really tired, going to head off now. Night, Maru. Good night to you, Seti. Thanks for joining as usual. I'm gonna hope to stream a bit more this week. I know I've been kind of slacking on my streams. Last week I was in war, unfortunately, but I think this week should be a bit better. So I feel like I will definitely play a game soon, eventually. But yeah, hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with me. Yeah. Yes, now I could talk about my tea. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm just gonna keep going and talking about my tea. Watch. Though I am kind of slowly finishing my jasmine milk tea. Oh my god, I think I feel like I put some honey in it because I was feeling a bit like my throat was kind of feeling a bit. I think it's better now since I've warmed it up a bit, but ooh. I don't know if you guys caught it, but like I was like crackling. Not crackling, but like my voice was kind of cracking earlier. I wonder if I could I'm probably gonna watch later my VODs and see if I actually was crackling. But yes, where was I? Yeah, with all these series, like all these animes and stuff, like I've watched so many series throughout my years of anime. It's been over 10 years, guys. Like, come on, I have 500 plus anime series watched on my list, and kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy, but like over 500 series watched. And I've watched all sorts of things under the sun. I've read all sorts of things under the sun. I used to also watch or read, I would say read, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach. I finished Bleach and Naruto. And over time, I was just like, damn. I was here for the yaoi. No, I'm just kidding. Not really here for the yaoi, but like, honestly, I was more or less, I was interested at the time, but as I grew older, I was like, not sure if I want to go back to it or anything. Like, it's cool and all, but at the same time, there's things out there that get my attention a lot more. And I've grown to just enjoy the Josei Muke stuff. If anyone knows what Josei Muke is, it's like, it's pretty much well, it's a genre, basically. It's an umbrella term that indicates any series that are made solely for women or older women in general. So like we would have like a lot of mobile games that were what is it? A lot of mobile games that feature a lot of different men, and in some of these mobile games you play as a woman. But nowadays they're being quite inclusive, so you could switch your genders to either playing a woman or a man. So it's like pretty cool. You know, Genshin, Honkai Star Rail aren't really targeted towards women, but they are there to include women, which is pretty cool too. Did you guys know that also MiHoYo makes an Otome game that I haven't touched in a while? Called Tears of Themis. Oh my god. I was so addicted to that game, and then I was so addicted to that game, and then I'm just like, ooh, now I'm not so addicted anymore. I still like my mans though, but I've calmed down. I found better, happier things in my life. Kind of. No, actually, it's more like my interest kind of changes. But But yeah, actually that game had pretty good story too. What I've noticed a lot though when it comes to like a lot of the Josei Muke series, it's not always happy. There's not a lot of things that are happy in that series or in that genre. I think it's because a lot of times women likes things that are a bit more emotional. And I understand because I do like my emotional stories. I still remember all of like the popular otome games are like the really deep stories, murder happens, and then and then it's like mystery as well. Oh my god, my favorites, Bust the Fellows. Next month, no, not next month, July. Ooh, I am thinking about it. Ooh, I am thinking about it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Bust the Fellows is one of my favorite otome games of all time. I actually considered replaying it last week. Like, I know, I took a break last week, but like, you know, like I was so close, so close on the edge, and I was like, ooh, I was about to like, you know, do whatever to make myself happier, and Bust the Fellows was one of the things I was thinking about. Oh my god, Bust the Fellows is so good. If anyone, I'm gonna keep advertising my favorite otome games. You know, Bust the Fellows, one of them. I think there is a demo version. Yeah, I think there is a demo version for both the first game and the second game. And if anyone does ever want to try out something new, you know, or like try out a visual novel that gets pretty crazy. It gets pretty crazy, you know. I would definitely recommend Bust the Fellows. I know it is a dating sims, and I know you could go for like different guys and stuff, but like that story is just so good. Like MC is so cute, and like, you know, it's just a story. If you want a good romance with a lot of mystery, with a lot of detective, you know, and a lot of modern, not really, yeah, kind of modern worlds issues and stuff like that. Ooh, it is good. It is good. I recommend it to everyone. I will keep vouching for it. It's like me recommending Idolish 7. Ooh, Sari wasn't here. Ha 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 ha. He won't know that I mentioned Idolish 7 this stream. Idolish 7 is also one of my favorite series, and I can't stop yapping about my favorite series. Yeah. Oh my god. I need to go back into Idolish 7. It's been a while, I feel like. I mean, I still open the game and everything, but I haven't really indulged myself in like the content that I still haven't finished. So I think I will do that soon. Probably sooner than later before. It's because I'm waiting for antagonistic quarter. Waiting for my mans to be slightly redeemed. my beautiful man. My wife. But yeah. With Idolish 7 coming around, or starting up again? Not really starting up. They've announced it, but we don't know when it's gonna happen, so I'm just like, maybe next year, because they are airing, like, they're like having a movie version of like the first two seasons. First season? Yeah, they're having like movie versions of the first season in Japan back way into October, so I'm like speculating. I don't really like to speculate, but like I'm speculating that antagonistic quarter will happen right after. Oh my god, I saw the merch for that movie, and I'm just like, oh, this sucks because my man doesn't even show up until third season. No, I won't get to see. I won't get merch of him. I will hold back. It's okay. I have upcoming merch of him. Oh my god, it's gonna be over for me when June hits. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you, Wallet. But yeah, I think yeah, with that said, I think I'm gonna end here because I do think that, you know, I got other stuff to do. Well, I mean, I do think that I do have other stuff to do. And I could hear someone summoning me, so I think I'm gonna have to end here anyways. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed my yapping today. I did enjoy yapping. I feel like I haven't done it in a while. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to play more games because I have stuff that I want to do. I have games to actually play. I actually have games to play. Oh my god, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to end here. And thank you everyone for joining, or anyone who watches later, and for anyone who chatted as well or lurked. I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and bye.